So I come across this post that immediately jumps right into my notifications. I'll try to put a link for it in my description box as well. But it's her latest interview on a channel called Wrestling News Co., which you can go to. Becky Lynch says Rhea Ripley's stinkface incident sends a negative message to young girls. During a WWE live event in Springfield, Illinois, Rhea Ripley faced off against Nia Jax in a singles match that sparked nostalgia among fans. In a playful tribute to Bloodline member Rikishi, Ripley incorporated one of his signature moves in the bout. To the audience's delight, Ripley delivers stinkface to Nia Jax, adding cheeky touch to the match. While speaking to Steve Fall, Becky Lynch shared her thoughts on the viral stinkface spot. That the man made it clear that she believes such a spot only sends the wrong message to young girls and aspiring wrestlers. That just sucks that we're talking about that. Like when I think about the amount of women that were at one stage fighting that against that treatment, like they were forced to do in those 2-minute matches. Maybe I'm just like stuffy and jaded because this is the stuff I had to fight against. Of course, everybody loves it and it's cool and edgy, but if I'm a little girl sitting in the crowd and if I have my daughter and she's seeing that and she's thinking that what she needs to be, and if she's a professional wrestler and that's the stuff that's getting a reaction, and if I'm a girl who's grown up and wants to be a professional wrestler and I see, oh well, that's the stuff that gets a reaction, that's the stuff people are talking about, and that's the stuff that we're posting on social media, we continue to, and even the company does and pushes that, then that is the stuff that gets over, and then I'm not taken seriously for what I do in the ring. For the person that I am in the mind that I have, no, it's just my body. It's about how it looks, and it's about how fulfilling a bunch of men's fantasies out there in the crowd. It becomes not about the art, and it becomes about that. And I fought so long to change that. And so I kind of go when I'm talking about that, and when I'm forced to answer that about that, I go that just fucking sucks. So let's play that same fool's card. I mean, being that little girls are, and young women are typically in her audience that she caters to. You and Seth, you have a photo in your book, that you're naked, right? Pretty much, yeah, for all purposes that they're naked. And potentially, don't you might think that potentially some of your fans basically that includes little girls, might turn into that book? Doesn't that make you obviously hypocritical, Becky? Oh, but it's okay if it's for the right narrative, right? Only if it's to your fucked up and construed ideology, right? I mean that's what's really important, right? Not Rhea Ripley here. Why don't we talk about that road, shall we? The road that women like Sable and Sunny built. These women that gave people a reason to watch WWE television in the first place. And you'll have these cowering betas all over social media. Oh, we support you. When in reality, they know what they want. They want the same thing as myself and many others do. They won't say it outright because they don't want to be vilified. They don't want to be called names. Oh, they hate women. The cosmos. There is nothing wrong with wanting to be turned on by women. Like, it's okay to once in a while to be, oh damn, look at her fine ass, right? Like, you're a man, for Christ's sake, and you shouldn't be ashamed of that. But because they're a woman and they get that pass to do whatever, I guarantee you that there's the whole fucking rosters out there between AEW and WWE. Even the ones that are work rate, that post sexualized content on social media all the time, almost to the degree that the people on the main roster do it also. They pretty much post softcore porn because they understand that sex sells. You broke it even worse. You shattered it into a million pieces, because who gets over now? Who's the most over in the women's division right now, huh? What, is it Rhea? Is it Rhea? Because what does she do to correlate into that? What has Rhea Ripley also does that meshes with that. Sexual appeal and the wrestling. I want anybody, whether we're talking about the woman and the man, I want anybody to get over in their natural environment. The woman actually use a component that actually draws. Standing next to Stone Cold Steve Austin in the ratings in the Attitude Era, it wasn't The Rock, wasn't The Undertaker, it wasn't Kane. The summer of 1998, when wrestling was at its peak popularity, it was Sable. Let's listen to Becky Lynch, y'all. Let's listen to Big Time Cracks. Let's listen to the woman that gets paid $3 million to absolutely contribute to nothing. Professional wrestling today at its worst.